Didn't really have much to say about Britney Spears during the time that she was getting out of her conservatorship because they didn't really know all that much about the circumstance. Had a certain feeling about the situation. Okay, kind of thought Britney Spears was nuts, and over the past few months, she's only really driven that feeling home. Didn't know how deep that well ran, and we're starting to find out right now that not only is she an unsettling figure on social media, okay, just shambling around in a way that I've only seen Joe Biden act, but also just never look all that well in any of her posts. And now she just continues to get more scantily clad at the age of 40. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? And then compound that with the fact that she's being a terrible mother and now her kids are starting to talk out. And it's like, well, now I've got to jump in on this one because, again, this is just one of those famous women, too much, too young, too fast, who fucking crack. And now her kids, who have done nothing to deserve any of this type of stuff, okay? Thank God they at least... I can't believe I'm going to say this, but have a strong father figure in their life in the absence of a mother to raise them in any form or fashion. And Britney Spears' sons haven't seen her in 6 months. She's been free during this time, okay? I forget when the conservatorship ended. I thought it was earlier this year, and it could have been, okay? So definitely over a vast majority of that 6 months, she has been free, okay? And she's had access to all of her kids, all of the stuff, okay? She chose not to do that, instead go out there and get married to some beta cuck, enter into her, third, fourth, fifth fucking marriage, okay? Because there was that one that was aborted over a weekend. You have this guy, and then this new one, sorry, and then you have Federline, because that was a thing back in the day. She's clearly not well. I'm tired of seeing her, okay? It's especially bad on Daily Mail, who we're going to be using here for a couple of different sources. Post her and say, oh, Britney Spears posts another sexy picture showing off her incredible figure. It's like, it's disturbing at this point because she just kind of shambles up, holding her tits. And it's like, okay, cool. You're in good shape, but your eyes tell a completely different story. Britney Spears might want to take a social media break after if she wants to see her sons anytime soon. Sean Preston, 16, and Jayden James, 15. Both of those sound like porn star names. Just saying. Haven't seen their mother in 6 months, and there's no sign of rapprochement in sight. Their dad, Kevin Federline, who's raising them. Again, single mothers get all the praise in the world. Strong, independent, you go, girl. But you have a single father who's out there. He's doing the best he can, and yeah, no, all he'll get is just a little mention in the article. Whatever. The boys were especially put off after Spears called them out for being hateful in their conduct towards her Instagram in the past month, sources told TMZ. Imagine that. It's like, Mom, stop getting naked on Instagram. Stop being hateful. I don't want to see you anymore. Unbelievable. While I will not comment on whether there were or were not regular custodial exchanges, one must consider the comments about the boys, such as those that were recently published, hardly create a pro-custodial environment. Federline's lawyer, Mark Vincent Kaplan, told the outlet, there's something that the parties involved will have to work out over time. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of animosity here. It's kind of a one-way street. Because again, I don't know how much blame you can steep on the kids. And it looks like there was an attempt to acknowledge and fulfill the custodial environment. Britney posted about her sons again Thursday in response to the interview Jayden did, claiming that Britney paid him more attention than Preston. Yeah, and we actually got some stuff here, okay? Britney Spears' 15-year-old son Jayden, this may never stop, claims her sexually charged social media posts are something to get attention as he voices concerns. Yeah, this is what I've been thinking, throwing a couple of jabs and a few references in a few different videos, but this is what I've been thinking. But now her own son is saying this. This is dark, okay? Like, you can just do your own thought experiment when you think about this type of stuff. I don't need to engage in anybody's personal fantasies and just know that incest is illegal. It should be throughout the entire world. But put yourself in this kid's situation. Yeah, I guess the only solace you can take is at least she's not exposing her asshole. Like, you see this every once in a while. Well, not once in a while. Once a day, some form or fashion like that. Like, you can see it, okay, like I said before, okay? Like, this is the most lively her eyes have ever looked, okay, especially in the past few months of posting. But you get something more accurate like this. Is this getting cut off? No, it's not. It's actually being shown. Britney Spears go topless and apologizes to her sons. And again, just lifeless, and she shambles up to the camera, and it's like, wow, you're in good shape for a 40-year-old, but you should probably have a little bit more sense as a 40-year-old. Spears' youngest son, Jayden, has claimed the pop superstar's sexually charged social media posts are something to get attention, and voiced his concerns that it may never stop. Yeah, no, exactly, because Madonna's really setting the trend right now, looking like a fucking alien at 64 years old and saying, I'm still in good shape, and I'm definitely a fulfilled woman. 15-year-old spoke candidly in a pre-recorded segment with Friday's ITV News with the permission of his dad, Kevin Federline, 44, who was married to the singer between 2004 and 7. That was that long ago? Fuck's sakes. Elsewhere, he claimed his tarnished reputation with the chart topper can be fixed. However, it's going to take a lot of time. Man, that sucks. At 15 years old, being estranged from your mother, who is one of the most famous singers alive. Yeah, man, I feel bad for the kid, man. Like, he definitely doesn't deserve this. He's just the product of a modern woman. Let's fucking keep it a buck. Jayden, who lives with his brother, Sean Preston, 16, at Kevin's Los Angeles home, revealed he does not want to see Britney again, despite their he does. Sorry, he wants to see his mother again. We'll go ahead and run that back, despite their differences. He added that he believes her 13-year-long conservatorship went a bit too long. Probably, okay, but again, did you see any of her actions during that time? And then when they weren't, were things better? I don't know, man, because this is the aftermath of that. Maybe we were just keeping that genie in a bottle naively in order to prevent all of this shit from happening over the past 13 years. Don't really know. Before her emancipation last November. All right, that coincided with the Ghislaine Maxwell trial. Right, okay. Because I thought it was either that or the Amber Heard stuff. Can't quite remember. Anyways, but her dad, Jamie Spears, had only been trying to pursue her dream in the beginning. Yeah, whatever. On her regular Instagram post, which see her pose naked and address her fans with lengthy paragraphs, the teenager shared his thoughts. Jayden said it's almost as if she has to post something to get attention. Yes, because she's not on tour, okay? And she is, of course, a woman on the internet, a famous woman at that, and she's not on tour right now, so she has to get attention, and by any means necessary. And what do? They always get naked. This has gone on for years and years and years, and it actually may never stop. Christ, at least she's taking to the internet right now, so you don't have to see her wandering around the house. Jayden, can you take a picture of Mammy? She's rattling Percocet bottles. I don't know for sure if she's on anything, but something's got to explain. Like this, like you take it, like it's unsettling. Like it's about as sexy as the fucking Ring, for Christ's sakes. Like she never looks healthy in any of those fucking pictures. But again, always held up as being Britney Spears, oozes confidence in nothing but bikini bottoms. She's 40 years old, shaking like a vagrant on the streets of Butte, Montana in November. She can ooze confidence all she wants, and hopefully that's the only thing that she's oozing because she's a woman of a certain age. If anything, there are other things that you can model in order to get attention instead of half of a two-piece bikini. Describing Kevin's home as their safe place, oh man, he said he can process the emotional trauma we've been through there. However, he did not specify what he was alluding to. Oh, just having a psychopath as a mother is probably pretty tough. Last month, the Mail on Sunday revealed that Britney hadn't seen her sons for months. Their father, former dancer Kevin, said the boys' desire to avoid the circus surrounding their mother's private life was so great that they didn't even attend her June wedding to American Iranian model Sama Shugrari. And we got a picture of that fucking cuck in here as well. And we'll do some amateur body language analysis. In response, Britney accused her sons of abandoning her and being hateful. Female solipsism, my guys, just in fucking action right there. Her being a psychopath, and guess what? My kids abandoned me. Can you feel bad for me? Please, just give me a like on this Instagram post. After which, Kevin posted videos allegedly showing the singer screaming at her sons when they were younger. Now, it's also been removed, of course, because it's a woman acting bad, okay? If it was a man spanking or hitting his kids, it would be on fucking Front Street. But again, Kevin Federline's a good father. Again, back in the day, totally unthinkable, but hey man, he's doing a good job here. As far as we can see, we don't have the complete story. All we're seeing is just a lot of skin from a middle-aged woman. Fucking creepy. Britney since deleted her Instagram account. Oh, really? And last week uploaded a voice recording online in which she claimed her family had literally killed her through her conservatorship ordeal. Questions. How did she record that audio recording if she's been literally killed? Just wondering, just asking for a friend. That too has now been deleted. She's fine. She's fine, guys. Don't worry about it. See, that's a more accurate picture of what she looks like. A little bloated, tits are fine, but again, there's something off with the eyes. Something's gone. As claim and counterclaim between Kevin and Britney played out in public, two voices were missing, those of the children. It comes as Sam waded into his wife's ongoing feud with her ex-husband Kevin as he mocked the star for being a professional baby daddy. Again, shaming language when a guy's actually taking the initiative to raise the kids. Like, what are we doing here? I don't know about the legal situation, like if she's one of those statistical anomalies that has to pay the guy child support, like how much it is. Not entirely sure about that, but you don't say the exact same thing for any of the other women that are out there. You go, girl, you just make sure that that guy pays for everything. But then when the shoe's on the other foot, oh, he's just a professional baby daddy. Fuck off. During the ITV segment, Jayden claimed that Britney didn't show the brothers love equally and confirmed that they haven't seen their mother in months, choosing not to attend her wedding to Sam in July. The pop star responded that night to the freewheeling Instagram tirade where she was, what was she holding? Okay, just across her tits while she was typing everything out too. Like, you fucking weirdo. She told Jayden to learn to pick up a book and read one. That's your job. You're a mother. Fuck is wrong with you? And accused Kevin of smoking pot every day. Well, again, I'd take that one criticism to heart. Okay, you shouldn't be smoking pot every day. The fuck is wrong with you? But again, it's coming from some unhinged bitch who's telling her kid to fucking learn how to read. But again, feel bad for Britney Spears, though. Quipping that he should try and at least mow the lawn. No, his last name's Federline, not Gonzalez. He's not mowing the lawn. Lord have mercy. Sam, 28, was quick to support his wife. Oh, of course. Oh, he's 20. He's 28, marrying a 40-year-old? This dude's a fucking professional cuck. You want to call Federline a professional baby daddy? My guy, 12 years difference right there to a bitch who's obviously for the fucking streets. There's something off with you. Mowing the lawn better than professional baby daddy? I don't fucking think so. Not at all. In the post, an impassioned Britney penned, "I've tried my best at being the best person I can be." Really? Because your previous comments would beg to differ. To be basically held hostage in homes under my nurses and bullshit. I hope my kids one day understand my reasoning of my play and water revealing myself as a woman who would being held under blankets and supervision under the conservatorship. All right, bet. Yet during that conservatorship, you were also still a mother. So, like, run that back for me real quick. Oh, you got more to say, sir? Sure. I'll just go ahead and let you go there. Maybe, dear child, you can explain to me why our family would do that to anyone. Wow, this is just like open child abuse. Blaming your kid for your failures for being a wife. Oh, okay. I helped your father, who hasn't had a job in 15 years. Child support isn't helped. That's enforced by the courts. If you want to do something about that, I'm all fucking ears. I assume it is easier for you guys not to have someone check in on you to make sure that you're doing your homework. We could try to make sense of this, but again, that's the woman that you see at your bottom of your screen. I'm sure the standards of your dad smoking weed every day benefit your daily life, and 15 and 16 to take part and to partake in a very cool generation. Yeah, she has the audacity to say that somebody's smoking weed every day. Meanwhile, in the background, oh man, I ain't got nothing behind me. She's writing that story where you can hear that in the background. Not exactly a compelling argument, once again. But yeah, man, Spears has better things to do. Okay, obviously, she is deeply in love with this current cuck right now, again, who's leaning into her, she's completely enamored with the camera. He's got one eye on her, one eye towards the camera. He's supposed to be a model. Yeah, he should also have equal amounts of control, but somebody's a little more in love with another one than the other one. That's a relationship destined to fail. But again, hey man, Britney Spears is trying to make good on this situation. Britney Spears goes topless Of course she does. And apologizes to her son after clapping back following claims her social media use is for attention, but vows to continue to post. I've got news for you. It means you're gay. Not that, though. Britney Spears uploaded a new video onto her Instagram account earlier on Friday. Wait, I thought it was deleted. Adding a caption to reference her new collaboration with Elton John and to send her apologies to her son. Yeah, because probably Elton John's like, bitch, check your shit, okay? Fucking deal that situation you created with your kids before we do anything, okay? Because there's Elton John. Like, Britney Spears is popular, okay, but Elton John's Elton John. Like, come on now, fucking straighten that stuff out. Otherwise, he's gonna steal your husband. The baby one more time. Oh, right, that was the thing she's saying. 40 modeled an assortment of outfits in the clip. Again, this isn't for attention or anything. Nope, of course not. Well, additionally posing without a shirt. Stop doing that, you fucking weirdo. Using her long locks for a hat or a hat for coverage. Oh, yeah, we'll get up close and personal with those pictures. Great, wonderful, fantastic. Star recently responded in a separate post to her 15-year-old son. Yeah, calling him stupid, I guess. And like I said, she never looks well in these pictures, okay? She has just fucked hair, and it's always shot from that downward angle. Like, what are you doing? I don't search out these posts. They just, again, happen all the time, and I don't fucking like it. And it's like, yeah, I want to reconcile with my sons, I guess. Somebody's telling me to do this. You guys, I know you're not stupid after all, and I know you can read. Just, you know, your mom's working on herself right now. Make sure you go check out my new collaboration with Elton John. I'm really excited about that. And yeah, you know what, my kids are, you know, really important to me and stuff like that. But yeah, no, in announcing the song with Elton John, look at the passion. Look at the passion and appreciation she has with doing a collaboration with Elton John as opposed to addressing her sons. Jeez. See it hits me later. The fact that I'm doing a song with Elton John makes me... Let's do a running counter of solipsism, okay? Jeez, it hits me later. The fact that I'm doing a song with Elton John makes me want to freaking cry. He's me and my mother's favorite musician. I listened to him driving hours to dance class from 8 to 14. See what the fuck? That wasn't even that many words, but she managed to reference herself quite a bit. Interesting. Very interesting. And again, like, why are you doing this? Why must you hurt your kids like this? After expressing her excitement to have the opportunity to work alongside Elton, she began to state how talented her two sons are. Oh boy. Wow, what an honor to be with such gifted hands, we already know. My son might give him a run for his money. I have so much footage of him playing. Yep, my children are freaking geniuses. But they can't read? Like, that's interesting. And again, we could have ran the solipsism counter, but you can just go ahead and do it yourself. It's kind of scary. He stopped seeing me. Oh no, but they're geniuses, and you have a lot of footage of that. It's probably when they were very young, when you were still coherent, and there wasn't any Instagram attention to try to pilfer from society when they're just banging along on those Fisher-Price little piano sets. I'm sure. Or maybe they're very talented, because again, the other half of this equation is a guy who is also very accomplished in the field of popular music. Just saying as well, you can't be taking all of the credit for raising sons that you haven't seen in at least 6 months. I posted something of him, but he got really mad. So unfortunately, I haven't been able to post my loving family. Holy shit. I was posting something about my son. He didn't like it. Feel bad for me. I hate her. I really don't like her at all. This is not endearing at all. Britney then went on to formally apologize to Jayden and Preston after just dragging them through the mud. Like, this doesn't make any goddamn sense. For her social media use. Either way, I'm so sorry, children. I continue to do social media. I'm sorry you feel I do it for attention. She's not sorry. She's sorry you feel that way. Unbelievable. And then she says, I'm sorry to feel that way. Oh my God. Oh my God. I know most of the audience is in on or around my same age, okay? But if you happen to be watching this and you're a little bit younger out there, Britney Spears had a little bit more of a wholesome appeal to her when she initially broke onto the scene, right? She was the big pop princess of the late 90s, and one of her contemporaries at the time was Christina Aguilera, right? And she was the more rougher version, okay? The little more dirty girl. She had the song Dirty, right, at the same time, okay? But who would have been able to think that they both would have ended up at the exact same trajectory during Pride Month this year? Okay, I want to get the creepy old women off my fucking screen here for a second while I just deliver this stuff. That's better. Her just being solipsistic. That's a little bit more appropriate. And not gonna, but she's still there in the sidebar. Whatever. It's all fine. Okay, so yeah, no, Christina Aguilera, okay, her contemporary at this point. They're basically on the exact same life track. I just don't know how many kids Christina's dropped out, but regardless, I did a story back during Pride Month, okay, back during the very sacred month of June, of course, that has been co-opted by all the gays. Well, the gay agenda pushers, okay, not actually the gays, because they're just generally nice and unassuming people. But regardless, okay, Christina Aguilera up there on a all-ages music show with a big green Hulk dildo, having people suck on it on stage. Not degenerate at all, and that's all for the progress and for the recognition and the affirmation of people's reality, right? Okay, of course. And then you have Britney Spears, I don't know, continuing the tradition for just about a fucking year at this point. Because, again, she was emancipated in November. And, yeah, she seems to have not been able to resist the allure of getting, like this post right here, okay, of her just doing fuck shit. 37,000 likes, whole bunch of shares. I'm sure it's even higher than that at this point. But, again, for her, we probably know what's more fulfilling, those 37,000 likes on a post or having a fulfilling relationship with her son. She's already got a new young stud that's out there. I'm sure she can just go ahead and adopt somebody if she needs somebody else to fuck up further in life. These are the women that were put out there on the forefront for society to see, okay? And now we're seeing how the machine takes them in and they're all too willing to be taken in. And then they spit them out. And how fucked up they are. Yeah, you just go up there and you continue to idolize Britney Spears. Oh, finally, free Britney. She got her freedom. And now how she's using it to shit on her kids. Unfucking believable. With all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.